What's up everybody, this is Zoya, the Russian Korean. And I know it's been a long time since I've done a League of Legends meme review, but upon visiting Discord today I noticed that some of you have still been faithfully posting memes in the Memes for Zoya channel. So thank you guys for your persistence, courage, bravery, and most of all, patience. So I don't know if I'll actually be able to catch up on all the memes today, but we will look at quite a few of them, I hope, and see if we can get a laugh. Now, whenever we do these kinds of meme reviews here on this channel, if you're not familiar with them, I am going to tell you that there are actually some rules that you need to follow. So first off, we're not allowed to laugh, right? So if we laugh, we lose. And if we lose, there's actually a punishment. And the punishment is to go and play Soraka in the mid lane. Now, it may sound like a bad idea, but Faker has been doing it. It's been working for him. But anyways, these are the rules for today. And by the way, if you're interested in the other episodes that I've done prior to this, then you can check out the playlist. I will leave a card somewhere up here. And with that being said, let's get into the League of Legends memes. Long-haired, badly shaved, homeless, wanted criminal. Just my type. This, of course, is a reference to Lux's lore. But listen, just because she started having feelings for Silas doesn't mean she's gonna have feelings for every guy that's gonna look like Silas. Oh my goodness. 23-3, you have over 1,000 stacks and your team wants to surrender. Now, the fact that this doggo is crying probably means that this is happening after 20 minutes. So your team has decided to surrender. Honestly, what kind of team is that? Like, they know that there's a Nasus on the team. Just let the game happen. Let Nasus happen. The funniest thing to me though is when the Nasus player actually starts the surrender vote. I'm like, why? When someone on your team types, yo, I gotta go, can we FF in a ranked game? Here's my bit of advice. If you are about to queue up for a ranked game, please check your schedule. Make sure that you don't have to go anywhere else after that, because perhaps the better thing to do would be to stop and not ruin your team's game if you suddenly have to go somewhere. Sometimes things happen. It happened to me once where I actually had to leave because there was a fire alarm in the building, and I didn't know if it was false or not, so we had to leave the apartment. So I literally couldn't stay in the game. Does it mean I laughed? I don't know if that counts or not. But anyway, I have like 5 lives, okay? You guys only have 1, I have 5, okay? So at this point I have 4, but I wouldn't even consider this a laugh, but you know what? It's fine. I'll take responsibility for that one. Debonair Urgot. It's pretty much a crab in a suit, isn't it? Void then, void now. A monster. Ooh, this almost makes me want to laugh. The void is very diverse, guys. There are a lot of different creatures that come from the void. So there are 2 types of people that play League: the disenchanters, the gambling addicts. Here's my methodology behind it. If it's a skin that you definitely know you don't want to use and it's not that high value, it doesn't give you that much orange essence, then just roll it out, like re-roll it into the skin with some other skin shards that you've collected. But if it's a skin shard that you got that is like at least epic tier, or a legendary that you will never use or you think you will never use, or if you're not collecting legendary skins, then I would disenchant those instead of re-rolling them. So I wouldn't necessarily say that this is particularly true. When the 010 Yasuo shows his level 7 mastery, I must congratulate you. Obviously, your parents never had a reason to. So first of all, congratulate. That's not how you spell that. But let the guy show his mastery. He earned it, okay? If he has a level 7 mastery, just let him show it off. That's what it's there for. It's part of the game. League made it. Just let him do it. Maybe that's the only satisfaction he's getting out of this game where he's 0-10. 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. Actually, because I play on the Korean server, he counts in Korean, and when he gets to number 4, which in Korean is like net, he kind of screams it, so it sounds like nah. And when he does that, I actually, for a while, I didn't know that he was saying 4. Like, it like never registered in my mind until like later. I was like, wait, he's actually saying 4 here. I thought he was just screaming gibberish, but apparently not. Oh my goodness. I laugh at the stupidest moments. Well, okay, well, I guess we'll register this one. So I have 3 lives left now. I'm getting close. Point of view. You're playing a Disney game. I mean, there's a point here. The funny thing for me, though, is that maybe for the exception of, like, Lilia and maybe Nico, so Zeri and Gwen, they definitely don't feel like Disney at all when you actually play against them. Yo, wake up! Someone picked you. Aurelian Soul. I wonder if they're gonna rework him again, just to make him playable again. There was like that sweet little moment during the preseason when for some reason he was pretty strong, but it didn't last very long. Sad times for Aurelian Soul mains, if there are any out there. Talon, Kayn, Zeri. Walls. Yeah, and a bunch of other champions that have blinks and dashes, but especially these 3. They can scale really large walls. And Zeri, I guess that's the other frustrating thing about her, is this ability just makes it even harder to catch her out. Finally, I can vote for my main Nocturne rework. That's awesome. But there's the SKARNER, guys. The SKARNER! They are going to rework him, so we will see if that's going to help him be more in the spotlight. Although I feel like they reworked Mundo, and then Mundo is still Mundo. Like, I feel like nothing really changed in terms of how popular he is. SKARNER rework. This would likely result in big changes to his visuals and story. Oh my goodness, what is this even? I don't even know. I don't even want to know what this is. Why does she have... no, I don't want to know. But if they do make SKARNER look like this, he might actually get a little bit more popular, don't you think? Just a little bit, Okay, I have 2 lives left, which means 2 more times and I'm done. This is happening actually a lot faster than I thought it would. Okay, and here is your team comp for Season 12. Nunu bot with Cleanse and Ghost. Top Soraka with Heal and Smite. A Kiana jungle, probably the most unsurprising thing. Gwen support with Teleport and Ignite, who looks like she wanted to go top, but she was support. And a Singed mid with Cleanse and Ghost. Now, to me, this just looks like a lobby that's trying to force you to dodge. The question is, did you actually dodge this game? Did the Kiana dodge this game? This comp is actually not too terrible, for the exception that they don't have an ADC. But other than that, it could potentially work. Yuumi players. She's difficult to master. Also Yuumi players. 7-year-old plays Yuumi in Master Elo. I want to laugh at this because I've actually seen this game. I've seen this video, I should say. This is from Bizzleberry, and I think his son just like comes over and then they choose to play Yuumi together. And it's actually pretty interesting how his son, I don't know if it was his first time looking at League or seeing his dad play, but it almost felt like he was picking up things like really fast. And I mean, kids are usually like geniuses when it comes to gaming, so but yeah, Yuumi, I wouldn't be surprised if you were able to do that. You lost because you suck. I lost because my teammates suck. We are not the same. You see, it all depends on your point of view. But at the end of the day, does it though? Me and the boys waiting for the enemy ADC to spawn. Yeah, especially in ARAM, because you don't heal at the fountain, so you can just one-shot somebody as soon as they respawn. Question is, where's your 5th teammate here, huh? How come he's not with all the boys? This is not even that funny. I don't know. The little bugs on the scarf. I mean, that's probably what Mazahar looks like, right? To a casual observer. So I have only 1 heart left, I think, after this. 1 more laugh and I'm done. Oh my goodness, I need to collect myself. I'm laughing at the stupidest things. I don't know why. How to become challenger. I'm assuming that's what it says. Is that even possible? I feel like this is fake. You can't do that, can you? Although I did hear, and I'm not exactly sure where I heard it, but if you do play on like a wider screen, then you somehow have an advantage. But I always thought that It's not that you see more, it's that it just stretches out, but like, I don't think that's actually what happens, right? Because if it did, that would totally be like cheating. I think this is fake, okay? I call this fake. You guys let me know though, if you have a screen like that, and if this is your experience. 1-7 Irelia and 5-0-3 Jinx. Oh, this is so relatable. This Irelia can be 0-7 for all I care. As long as she has like a Vamp Scepter, she's pretty much full build. It doesn't matter how fed I am, I'm gonna lose. The champion that I usually play is Akshan. So Irelia kind of counters him big time, but at the same time, I feel like it applies to all ADCs and squishies. It just doesn't matter. My ADC, when they see me take their CS. First of all, you probably shouldn't be taking their CS. This gives me like these flashbacks to playing Wild Rift, where I don't know if it's a thing, but I play as an ADC in Wild Rift, and I feel like every other game my support is last hitting all of the minions, and it's so tilting. I don't know if that's what you do in Wild Rift. I don't think you should be doing that in Wild Rift. I do realize that you don't have a support item, I think, in Wild Rift, so it's not like you're making cash from hitting some minions or hitting the champions, hitting the enemy champions, but still, I don't quite understand. Mid lane, please help me, I lose the lane. And the jungle, I missed the part where that's my problem. Honestly, I just, at this point, if I am in a losing matchup, like if I am against, let's say, an Irelia, I just try to play super carefully. I try not to overextend, and if I die solo, it's solo. It's not the jungler's fault, but if the enemy jungler is camping me, I think it should be my teammate's problem as well, especially if I'm pinging and asking him to help. Also, whenever there are skirmishes in the river or in the jungle and my jungler's in trouble, I always go there and I always try to help. So I think it's very ungrateful of that jungler to just ignore my calls for help. There, I said it. What wins? A spell that banishes you into another dimension, or a very angry meow? I think we know the answer to this question. That's a stupid question. Of course, the very angry meow wins here. Master Yi about to kill his team after getting hit by Renata ult. Enemy Teemo blinding him. Oh, that makes me want to laugh. The thing about Renata's ult though, and that was kind of surprising to me, I thought that her ult would be like so broken and so impactful, but like, yeah, it's impactful, but not to the point that it's like broken. Like, felt like it was really short. I don't know, what do you guys think? Have you tried her out, and what do you think about the ult and its impact, I guess? Ari uses magic to charm. Evelyn uses demonic power to charm. Rakan uses natural handsomeness to charm. Seraphine. Clearly we have a Seraphine hater over here. Do you like music? Do you listen to music? Have you ever just felt like, oh, someone's voice sounds so good? Come on, guys, come on. We don't have to be Seraphine haters here, okay? Me, when I play 2 games of Lulu and actually have fun. Maybe I am an e-girl. Makes me want to laugh. But, maybe you are an e-girl. Renata uses ult. Silas steals Renata ult and uses it. I do wonder, what is the interaction between these two? Have you guys seen it? If Renata and Silas with the Renata ult at the same time, what happens? And what if there's a Teemo with a blind? I don't know, I'd be terrified of this kind of fiesta. I feel all kinds of bugs just like incoming in this. But I think that's it for me because I lost and now I have to go and play Soraka mid. I'll probably do that and I might actually even post it just to prove to you that I abide by my word, I abide by the rules of my own game, and I do it. So I encourage you to do the same, and perhaps you can come back to this video or go on to the next episode whenever it comes out and let me know how that mid Soraka game goes. But if you manage not to laugh, you know what? You have a heart of stone, and that sucks for you. But for those of you who did laugh, come on, which meme was it? Let me know in the comment section down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. This was Zoya, the Russian Korean. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.